Rich Joe Vlog. Today we're going to talk about iCloud on your Mac. I want to make sure you guys understand how to set it up on your Mac, so join me, let's do this. Open up your Apple sign, click on software update. What this does on your Mac, it's just going to check for any new software that you have available, whether it's iPhoto, whether it's GarageBand, whether it's iCloud. Once it's done, it allows you to download it and it's going to restart your computer and what have you. Once it's done, it's reset. What it's going to do is it's going to update your iPhoto and it's going to update your line so you can have iCloud. So under System Preferences, you're going to see iCloud, and you're going to still see MobileMe for those of you who have existing MobileMe accounts. But once you get iCloud here for the new members, you're going to click on iCloud, and once you click on that, it's going to ask you if you have an iCloud ID. Here you can create one. So you can create a new Apple ID, or you can use your MobileMe account. And once it brings, it's going to ask you, you want to use iCloud for contacts and you want to use it to find my Mac. Contacts is anything that you have on your phone, on your iPad, and on your iTouch. It's going to sync with your Mac. Number two, use Find My Mac. What it does is there's going to be an app on your iPhone called Find My Phone. And on there, once you register with the same user ID and password, it's going to allow you to see where your Mac is at, which is great because if you lose your laptop, you can find it. You can track it down via GPS. If you lose your phone, you can come in here to the Mac, go to the cloud, and find it. Now, right here, this is the important part. You can sync all your mail and notes. You can sync your contacts, your calendars, your bookmarks, so anything that you have saved on Safari, photo stream. This is what it's going to allow your photos to come into your Mac. So anytime you have photo stream clicked on, it's going to allow your Mac to see the photos you've taken on your iPad or iPhone. Documents on the go, this is going to allow you to, whatever you're working on your iPhone and on your iPad, it's going to allow you to see it on iCloud. Now this only works for iPhone and iPad documents to go. It does not work for Mac right now. So if you're working on a document on your Mac, it will not sync. Back to My Mac is another important one. Back to My Mac allows you to go back to your Mac from any other device. You sign in, and this is why I encourage you guys to get a free email, because you're going to get all these features for free, which is great. First off, you get mail, contacts, calendar, Find My Phone, and iWork. Mail, contacts, and calendar are obvious, you know, but the way you see them, the visual aspect is pretty neat because it looks like a real calendar. And I have a bunch of different calendars on my system. To go back, you click on that top corner I did. iWork, this is what I wanted to get into detail, that the iWork apps on your iPhone and iPad are all synced together. You can view them on your iCloud browser, but you cannot work on something on your Mac and allow it to sync. So what you have to do is, while you're working on something from your iOS device, you have to choose it and you have to download it to your Mac, work on it, and then go to settings and upload the document, which I think is a kind of a pain in the butt. But if you're just focusing on your iOS devices, then you shouldn't have to worry. However, if you are going to be working on your iMac, I think the update will probably be coming up later on down the line. Again, you go to the icon here and you go back to all of these different apps. This is the coolest one, is Find My Phone. This is the one we were talking about. Once you register all your devices, so I'm going to type in my password here, and it's going to show like a map of all of my devices. Now, I have quite a few because we're running a business here, but it's pretty neat how not only it shows your iPads and your iPods and your iTouches and everything, all of your iPhones, but it shows your iMacs. So if you have a laptop that's registered with your cloud, it's going to go ahead and track it down for you. So I can click on this and then it'll show me where I'm at. You know, it'll show it where I'm at. And show my phone, where it's at. It can show Eric's phone. And it's just an awesome feature because not only can you look at where that device is at, but you can also remote lock it in case somebody has it, or you can remote wipe it, meaning you can wipe all the information off that phone. Last thing you can do is you can email yourself when somebody finds it. So this actions, it says this actions will apply when this iPhone connects to the internet. Sometimes they're offline, but when they get back online, you're able to see all of this. So this is really awesome, guys. Again, this is iCloud on the web. It can be used on any Windows or any Mac services. If you look at your iPhoto, now we're going to talk about iPhoto here. Once you've updated your iPhoto, like I mentioned, you're going to have this tab called Photo Stream. As you can recall, I wasn't able to do it under System Preferences, but if you look on iPhoto and you turn it on, all you have to do is say, turn on Photo Stream. Once you turn on Photo Stream, then it's going to enable your iPhoto app to sync with all of your devices. Simple as that. As soon as you take a photo, all these photos pop up. So this is another great feature, and I just wanted to make sure you guys understood how to do this. Alright guys, well this sums up my video on how to set up iCloud on your Mac. I hope this helps. I'm trying to make it as simple as possible to help you guys out there. If you have any questions, go ahead and email me or give me a comment. I'll go ahead and shoot you back. See you guys later. Bye.